Yeah, coup de pression, tu vas céder si t'as le track. Je connais pas le scénar, j'arrive sur scène, t'applaudis quand je acte. C'est real, tu cours après des boules, mais t'as des bills. Je suis précis comme gars des boules, c'est ma classe, elle vient de Kin, yeah. Je te laisse pas respirer, je boxe que sur du heavyweight. J'arrive sur le ring comme Mike Tyson en 1988. Coast to coast.
Today we have Coach Jeff and 630 from 76ers GC, and we're going to talk about the Turn Tournament. Congratulations, guys, for winning it all and taking home that victory. I'm so excited to have you on the show today. Coach, let's start with you. And what was your strategy going into this single elimination tournament?
You know, we went into the turn making it out of pool play with the 2-3 record. We went into the first round with single elimination against the Warriors. We played really well. The guys went out there and executed, ended up winning by, I think, like 23 points. After that, going from the quarterfinals to the finals, it's a best of 3. We went through
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. A beautiful look at the lights of Salt Lake City, our setting for tonight's broadcast. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Brian. Jimmy Butler has a single-minded focus. He said, I don't need an MVP. I don't care about anybody's opinion. No trophy means anything except for the Larry O'Brien. I want to be a champion. I mean that. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Paul George. And it's Cousins in at the center position. And for Utah, Butler out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. George outside. Back to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they get it back. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Simmons. Now Cousins. Johnson with it. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Tatum against Butler. Tatum with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Westbrook. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Up top, Tatum. Checked by Mitchell. And the shot goes.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Oh, hey! How about
big
that?
time right there. Big time. Woo. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Johnson against Westbrook. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Johnson finds Simmons. Throw it down on the lob.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Embiid against Cousins. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Westbrook against Johnson. George outside. Pass to Tatum. And there's the drive over Butler. And it's Tatum missing. Utah trailing here. From 13. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's George. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys, if for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Outside Mitchell. Westbrook outside. The floater. No good. Johnson with the defensive effort.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
George passes to Cousins. Over Westbrook. Cousins can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. To end the run. The Jazz again can't hit.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Simmons is doubled. Pass to George. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. George has got 5 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Davis, the pass to Mitchell. That's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. It's 2-on-1. A good look from Johnson. And buries the jumper to finish off the break.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Timeout called. The Jazz.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Westbrook, the pass to Butler. Here's Davis, who drains the 19-footer.
You know, with his ability to stretch the floor, Davis really adds another dimension to his team's offense.
Outside Tatum. Pass to George. Down low. Here's Cousins. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the foul against Utah.
You know, Cousins was part of the U.S. national team that won gold back in 2016. He said it was always a dream to play for his country, and when he got the chance, he didn't waste it.
The Jazz making a switch here. Walker's checked in. The Jazz shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Embiid. Butler up top. 5 to shoot. With the drive. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And here's Cousins. Now Tatum. Soft touch off the glass.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Embiid finds Westbrook. Three-pointer, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's George.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here. You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Utah has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Westbrook outside. To the inside from the right block. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Westbrook.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some point, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Walker against Johnson. Inside. Here's Middleton. That one no good. Some solid defense from Butler.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Pass to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Good on the jump shot.
Doesn't get much smoother than that in the pick and roll. Butler really creative in these situations, and he's hard to guard.
Here's George driving to the basket. Some solid defense from Jordan.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Back to Butler. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Davis.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
George outside. Middleton outside. Lets it fly. George's shot is good. George has got 7 points.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Walker. Pass to Butler from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Now here's Capella. Kicks it to George. Capella, the pass to Johnson. From deep. Rebound, Utah.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
George McInnes.
And Brooklyn's shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Capella, covered by Jordan. George outside. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Outside Walker. And the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Middleton outside. 1:49 left in the first. Step back and fire. No luck on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
2 noisy points from a noisy guy. Butler has so much passion, and he chirps out there a little bit, and yet his team feeds off of that.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to McGinnis. A minute 9 left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here's George. They double team George. Middleton from the outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Johnson. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Johnson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Stolen by Capella. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Again, the Nets score.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's George, and he drives in. McGinnis with a rebound. Here's Keenan. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Jordan. Walker for 3. No luck on that one. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Brooklyn Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And so in the game for the Nets, Paul George out there with Johnson. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Chris Middleton. Walker against Johnson. And the jam by George.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Walker against Johnson. Pass to Keenan. Jordan with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walker. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Johnson against Walker. Johnson passes to Middleton. George outside. Fires for 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Holiday against George. Outside Holiday. Pass to McGinnis. Outside Holiday. Blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Johnson passes to George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
That was just a sick move by George. He's a legendary schooler when it comes to taking the defense to task.
Walker finds Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Offensive board. Outside Holiday from the arc. The Jazz again can't hit. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Brooklyn. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So the Nets making a switch here. Cousins is checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, DeMarcus Cousins.
Outside Johnson. From the line. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal.
Boy, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
Both shots good from the stripe. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Holiday from long range. And another miss by Utah. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Mitchell, the pass to Westbrook, looking to get back on track. Here's Jordan. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Westbrook against Tatum. Fader on the way. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 6 points.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Westbrook outside. Back to Holiday. Fires it. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Tatum. Pass to Murray. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Pass to Holiday. And here's Embiid, covered by Johnson. The fader doesn't go that time, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Outside Murray. Going inside. Now here's Cousins. Checked by Mitchell. Count that one.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Holiday against Johnson. Pass to Embiid. Outside Holiday. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Holiday's got 8 points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Outside Tatum. Back to Johnson. Pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
Tatum against Westbrook. Driving inside. Tatum with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things for you. First Spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 posted a 20-10-8 line.
Embiid against Cousins. Embiid can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Some solid defense from Jordan. And yet, despite his production, Murray still flies a little under the radar, Clark.
Well, some of that is he's still relatively young in his career. He only played 1 year of college ball, BA, and it also has to do with his consistency. He's a bit streaky as a shooter, and sometimes when the shot isn't there, he starts pressing a bit at both ends of the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Davis, he's checked in for Utah. Butler comes in for Holiday. Right side Davis. Pass to Embiid. Corner shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Embiid's got his second basket.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
Murray passes to Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. Davis with the defensive effort. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Mitchell misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Johnson. And Embiid with the block. Cousins against Westbrook. Here's Embiid. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Cousins, the pass to Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 35% so far. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
To the inside. And it's blocked by Davis. Westbrook outside. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Cousins.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up, and it's a nice shot.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Tatum. To end the drought. Fades. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Middleton is checked in for Brooklyn. George comes in for Johnson.
Middleton. Paul George.
A minute 35 left in the second period. Here's Murray. Rejected by Mitchell. Takes the three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Murray with it. Picked up by Embiid. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Back to Butler. 1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Davis. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Kemba Walker, he's checked in for Westbrook. .58 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Mitchell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter. And here's Murray. George outside. Back to Murray. George outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, they need this. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Walker passes to Embiid. Over Middleton. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Embiid's got 8 points.
He's really carrying the load. But no man can do it all by himself.
George drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 12.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
Here's Walker. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles there. And that'll...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Joel Embiid. Russell Westbrook out there with Mitchell. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to Butler. Outside Davis. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Tatum. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Cousins against Butler. Here's Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Utah shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Cousins against Westbrook. Looking to end this cold spell. And he sinks the layup. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
The defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty, he's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
Outside Tatum. Throws it up high, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's got 6 points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
George outside. Pass to Cousins. To the middle. They double him with Butler. Outside Tatum. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Westbrook, the pass to Butler. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Butler. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Butler's never lacked the willingness to be aggressive and to hunt contact. And you got to love that toughness aspect about Jimmy Butler's game.
That one's off. Good on the second one.
You know, that Jimmy Buckets nickname might be catchy, but don't ever sleep on Butler's defense now. I mean, he takes away as many buckets as he gets, maybe more.
And he nails the third. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Simmons. Out to the right wing. And there's the lob. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And Simmons that time displaying good shot selection. Just taking what's available.
Inside. And finished off by Davis.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Free throw line jumper. Rebounded by the Nets. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Johnson. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Westbrook with it. Westbrook drawing the double. Now Davis down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Johnson passes to Cousins. Pass to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Now Westbrook. And then Westbrook slams it in.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And Cousins throws it down.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
And that one drops for him. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Game planning for Russell Westbrook is an absolute nightmare. There's just not much you can do to stop him. All you hope to do is slow him down. He's so fast, he's so strong, so aggressive. Slowing him down is your best hope.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. excellent agility for a big guy.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Tatum. And Embiid with the block. Pass to Westbrook. This for the tie. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Embiid inside, pounded by Tatum. Embiid can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
His feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Capella, he's checked in for Brooklyn. George passes to Middleton. On the clock. On the take. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Misses in close. The Jazz have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Walker against Murray. Walker passes to Davis. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Pass to Capella. George with it. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Holiday. There's Davis with the 3. Buries it from 3. And now just a 4-point Nets lead. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter.
New call foul. George McGinnis. That's his 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Finds Middleton. It's George on the wing. Lets it go.
I love the persistence and consistency and urgency of Holiday's defense. He does not take any plays off.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Capella. It's George on the wing. Here's Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Inside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can never afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Nets making a change here. Utah trailing here. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Here's McGinnis. The fadeaway. Here's Davis. He nails it, and we're tied. Davis has got 11 points here in the second half.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in close games.
Timeout called. Brooklyn, you got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Murray passes to George. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Utah with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. And Davis slams it home.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
George, good.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far. One of the more improved players over the last few years. Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And it's a 3-point Nets lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
On the wing, Holiday. Into the lane. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Middleton, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Pass to Walker. 56 seconds left in the third. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by George. Holiday against George to the middle. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Murray passes to Capella. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. George for 3. And they'll get another chance. Oh, they get a hand on it. Capella, the pass to George. And it's blocked.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Jazz. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson is out there with Paul George. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Ben Simmons. So it's Utah now. They lead by 4. Now Walker. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson Johnson well used and suited for the shot denial.
Holiday against George. It's Middleton on the wing. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Here's McGinnis. Simmons defending. Here's the break. Got it. And the Nets lead by 1.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Here's Holiday. The kick out to Walker. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Cousins, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Jason Tatum comes in for Chris Middleton. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Simmons. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Simmons has got 20.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Utah with the ball. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook drawing the double. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 9 rebounds now. Lets it go from deep. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Cousins. And it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And they keep attacking from the 3-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Jazz. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Cousins against Westbrook. Outside Simmons. Pass to George. Now Cousins. Pounded by Westbrook. And Mitchell over the help. For 3. George. McGinnis with a rebound.
He's trying to find his shot. But at some point, you have to start making these.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Shoots from the elbow. Shot by Johnson. No good.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Basket counts.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
George outside. Tatum against Butler. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
Johnson with a bucket. And the Nets lead by 1. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Pass to Butler. Embiid with it. Checked by Cousins. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGinnis. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Up top, Tatum. Embiid covers. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding. Closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Jazz making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. George against Mitchell. Goes up at the stripe. Offensive rebound. Cousins. And it's blocked by Embiid. Westbrook, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. George against Mitchell. George outside. Here's Cousins, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Oh, there's the alley, and finished off by Davis.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, VA.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Down low. Here's Butler. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Knocked loose. Tatum passes Johnson. Mitchell against George. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Davis. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Outside Mitchell. Westbrook against Johnson. Pass to Davis.
Simmons is very skilled on defense. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on. Versatile is part of his defensive skill set, too.
Cousins, the pass to Johnson. To the wing on the left. And he lobs it up. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Simmons against Davis. Fires from the line. Here's Butler. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Tatum.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
It's Johnson with a drive. Rebounded by the Jazz. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Walker, he's checked in for Utah.
Walker.
Jazz on D. 4-point game to the middle. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Cool as they come. Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
And Utah calls time here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your paying attention.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Cousins. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Mitchell.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's George. Now Johnson. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Utah leading. And Utah calls time here. Walker finds Butler. Mitchell against Simmons. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And here's Tatum. Johnson passes to Tatum. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Here's Embiid. Cousins with the steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. George passes to Simmons. Right wing. Tatum with room to shoot. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Johnson against Walker. Embiid. And a nice finish on the layup. Embiid's got 12 points here in the second half.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Walker. And it's Utah scoring again.
There isn't anybody they trust more than Walker down the stretch. He's made so many big shots over the course of his career. Add another one to the list.
Tatum passes to George. A little mid-range shot is up. Here's Cousins. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Davis misses. Pass to Johnson. Here's Cousins. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Embiid gets a double team. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a three. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock again.
And the Nets call time here. They're losing by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Magic Johnson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Johnson. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Utah.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 7. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Hero for 3. And nails the tray.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Timeout called, the Jazz. They're ahead by 4. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so it's